Whole squad on that rip. Yeah. The other night, lavishly told me that I'm all these people listen to. She said they love me unconditional. Imagine how I feel to watch another at the top. You know that if you wasn't you, you would be dissing you, dog. Damn. Okay, from that perspective, I see what you talking about. No way to soften that. Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost them at, but maybe I ain't lose them at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved. Too focused on people's feedback and proving them wrong. They say the shoe can always fit no matter who for this song. These days feel like I'm squeezing in them. Whoever won before just wasn't thinking big enough, I'm about to leave them with them. Cause if I run the game in these, man, it seems to split it. No pun intended, but they smelling defeat in the air. Headed where nobody took it, who meeting me there? They tell him that he talking crazy, but he doesn't care. Being humble don't work as well as being aware. Listen up, boy, you better off eavesdropping. We already got spring 2015 popping. P&D dropping, reps of P dropping, Magic Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah, been on the move like the lease is up. And I can't even name one person that's keeping up. Damn, how it was in the past tense. Ask yourself, how do we match up now? Cause I'm only 27 and I'm only getting better. If I haven't passed you yet, watch me catch up now, for real.
Hey, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.
Guess who's back? Back again. She's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Well, look what the stork brung. Little baby devil with the forked tongue. And it's sticking out, yeah, like a sore thumb. With a forehead that it grew horns from. Still a white shirt, pulling up in a Chrysler to the cipher with a in a light shirt. Lyrical technician, an electrician, y'all light work. And I don't gotta play pretend, it's you I make believe. And you know I'm here to stay, cause me, if I was to ever take a leave, it would be aspirin to break a fever. If I was to ask for Megan Thee Stallion, if she would collab with me, would I really have a shot at a feat? I don't know, but I'm glad to be back like
Abracadabra.
And for my last trick,
I'm about to reach in my back,
The third and final week of the preseason is here.
Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go on Thursday night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Pete, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way...
Has room down the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if it's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game and not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 24-yard line.
let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's not. Sled him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Now, Brock, we get a look at their draft class from this year. A group that, regardless of reviews around the league, they are very happy with.
Well, beyond the physical traits, there are certain types of players teams are just looking for in the draft. Guys who fit the identity and culture of the building. And also...
He's got it deep downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Mingo, the motion man here. Throwing now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. They're throwing it. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, you can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. It just can't happen. And you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Picked up at the 38. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Launches one deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Setting up a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he found the route he wanted pretty quickly, Brock, but maybe, I don't know, he telegraphed who he wanted a little too much because that defender sure got there just as the ball arrived to force it loose.
Yeah, this is one of those tough moments as an analyst, right? Because you're right, offensively didn't get the job done, but I'm going to give a gold star to the defense. Anytime you make contact and you...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 14. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers offense headed out. They're still in search of that first down of this game, Brock. Hoping to put together a drive and avoid calling on the punter again. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Now hang on, we do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running back sent in motion. From the 45 on 2nd down. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. The Steelers set to punt it. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Commanders set to take over. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Jukes one defender. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw on 1st. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll throw it. He's trying another one deep. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. They're going for this. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's the rookie from Auburn. And the Steelers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. They kick the running back in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's on the move. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow their early lead to 13. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Now we give left side to Bigsby. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Now, hang on. We do have to stop here for something that nobody wants to see a week before the season. We've got an injured player there, and it's somebody they can ill afford to lose. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers make it a one-score game. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Into the end zone and will end as a touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He lets a heater go deep. Middle. Big gain downfield. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their early lead to 13. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the touchdowns got to keep coming from as they still trail here. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play. 2nd and 4. Complete out to the right. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They're going play action. He throws a bullet deep to the... Brought in inside the 20. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Working inside the red zone. That's taken in by Fryermuth. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll throw it yet again. He's got it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. We've arrived at the end. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second. And they have to be thinking points here. Throwing it again here. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A good 5 yards on the run. Now they're going to have 3rd and goal at the 4. Back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Returns looking good so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Commanders are being led back out there on off. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He put everything he had. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got 4 choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. So nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning him from the slot right. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
It's 1st downs like that, Kate, just with the toughness of these receivers, that I can't help but think about some old school dudes. These playbooks have evolved so much in the NFL. Can you imagine some of the physical receivers back in the day and how badly they would have loved to play in the systems like this, but just find a way time and again to put the ball in their hands? Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Trying for a touch. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 35, Steelers 24.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Airing it out to start this drive. As the open man downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Back to pass on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Washington touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback, this drive starting from the 30. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. From the 34. That's going to be cut by Mingo. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains, 36 yards in the end. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Throwing now, off play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Brought in right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. Throwing from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it sets up second down. Mitchell will go in motion right. They'll throw it again. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Pass play now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. Out is Jake Bates, ready to try to knock this through. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. They connect on the deep shot. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. And that one is incomplete. And the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Right up the gut. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a chunk play. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half. Well, 2 quarters left, Brock, for starters and backups alike to get tuned up before week 1. The second half of our preseason finale is underway. More room past the 50. And he'll go out of bounds well into enemy territory. Looks like he's right around the 40-yard line.
Well, their hopes of an early comeback, that faint flicker of light they had when they exited the locker room at halftime, that return just snuffed it out. Very good chance now that lead's going to grow and certainly not shrink.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he goes out of bounds after getting them to the 7. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. Trying to hit his fullback there. It's second and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Still sticking with the passing game. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, even a drop would have been better than that, frankly. Couldn't find a way back to the line of scrimmage, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
60 Maverick. 19 tight.
Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. His throw is cut. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw on Burke. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Commanders pick this one up. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Washington first. He'll look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead off the turnover. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be...
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after a second look, they say he did not break the play. No touchdown. The Commanders... They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Right on the doorstep now. Here's first and goal from inside the 1. They'll try and punch it in. Is across the line for the Washington touchdown. Commanders capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Caught by Freiermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
He can run it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Got Mingo, it's complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
A give up the gut to Bigsby. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They go play action on first. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's Bigsby, he's got it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So for the third time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Gets everything he had. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Brought in close to the 8. And they catch up to him, but not. He's got a huge gain and a first down. That one hits for 30. And now they have a 1st and goal. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Got a man, it's Bigsby. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 22 yards. First down.
We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. First throw for the backup now. Has him on the quick hitter. Still has some space inside the 35. It's a gain of 22. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Complete to number 33. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Motioning the tight end now. On first down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out. Because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. This one intended for the running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Jones looking to throw. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force 4th downs just as they did.
Bates' kick is up and good. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Hand off to the back. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Check, Bobcat, ready?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Even with this lead, keeping the pedal down.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd and 3.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be second down. And he's taken down after a short rush at about the 36. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They'll pause now for an injured player. Regular season just 1 week away. You don't want to see anybody get hurt here. Hopefully something minor as the medical team works on it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Mustang 19. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's a give up the middle now to their fullback. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he'll get them enough for a first down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders authoring a blowout here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
79 Bronco. Ready. Get up.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that. Everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team.
Let's go now.
Got to come through on that touchdown.
Achane. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Running forward, it's Achane. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. They don't gain anything, so another goal line stand brings up a 4th down decision.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
They'll run it up the gut. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead The Commanders throwing 6 more on the blowout. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
They'll try to run it in. And he's short of the end zone. Although with the flag down, they might get one more shot at this.
Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Getting another shot at 2 here. Keeping it on the ground. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. Going for it yet again, and once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. Problem is the defense knows even more.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here comes their offense out again. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10 now. Jones. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Moose laid it down to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's been getting all of it every time out. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And even with 3 timeouts left on the other sideline, they have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use those timeouts. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he crosses midfield before going out. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, one more snap to play here. Here he is on 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And for what it's worth, Brock, they have cruised through this preseason undefeated. So all things pointing up for them as they get ready for Week 1. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.
There's a girl in my backyard. I can run fast but won't get far. My mom thinks that I'm an animal. I'm just looking for the antidote. There's a British girl on my TV screen. She's so hot, she's so neat. Burn her body like a flammable. Girl, I'm still a fan of you. Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Hey, hey, baby, I'm a fan of you. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation.
Say don't play with me, but I still gamble with it. We getting right before we take off on the landing strip. Know that you like all the attention that a fan gives. Say that you like me, but you way too young for marriage. I've been here before, I know exactly how it goes. Yeah, now I got you packing up your clothes. You can hit me up and let me know exactly when you close. I'm her favorite, says she need a. She wanna all day.
Hey, 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 hey. Like a cannibal. Baby, I'm a fan of you. Your sensation, my fixation. Just tell me that it's tangible. Hey, hey, baby, I'm a fan of you. Hey, hey, hey. Your sensation is my fixation.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'm a drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of down them streets to the boy alley hooping. I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light scan in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got a real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony, I'll grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Things I tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level more. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 and a so silly. When the door got closed, I ain't feel too bad. I'ma run mine up, I'ma have some stash. Now you in a broad purse, but you going outside. Now you on the couch surfing, you keep a little ratchet. Living out his backpack, need to get it back. Got a grade double R and need both lanes. Got a dollar to his name, but he all gang. When you all on my when I find that strange. Keep playing with the fire, but his get burned. But your boy got spit when the light got turned. Got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block gets served. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. Better love my but I ain't them nerd like damn. Why pie get like yeah.
Hey, yo, fresh out the fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, been more PayPal. Turned up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Ay, these no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
All right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up with a bang. Got drip when I hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Shall we go up, down? You go bounce with me. Make it switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce, rap, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting, I got a deed to the house, and the less of the like, if you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
Like damn, why I get a like Aaron? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like what, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf on the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of down them streets. Through the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got real. Young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like he Tony out grind, throwing 20 on 9. How you living on spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make a M in my sleep.